Hi, and welcome to Unboxed Politics, the political review show. So here's the deal. We review clips of politicians and other political figures and give them ratings. We review them on content, presentation, and like a general vibe. And the ratings we give them is F to S, F meaning worst, S meaning top tier. If you enjoy the show, please like and subscribe. Also, go to patreon.com/TheBinPodcast and become a patron, where you can get all the bin content, like new episodes of Speaking from the Center and Team Nade. Now let's get to the episode. Privilege. So that's what we're gonna. That is most of their conversation. This is before
Really, the
Bill.
whole thing's just that.
Most of it, yeah.
Whites don't have privilege; they have disadvantages.
This is before Bill O'Reily is outed as a sex criminal. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Sick of it. There was so much more that
Yeah.
John could have went at him, man.
No, this is before that. Bill O'Reilly was promoting one of his killing whoever books. I forget who it was, but yeah. So.
All right. Am I back in the sweet zone for you, Mikey?
Ready when you are.
I said rolling forever ago. You guys keep talking over me. I've been going for 57 seconds.
Did you play the horn?
Yes.
Wow, my ADD totally tuned that out. There we go. That's better. Hi, and welcome to another episode. Another episode of Unboxed Politics. We will be discussing on this episode Jon Stewart, everyone's favorite, and Bill O'Reilly. This is basically like one of Bill O'Reilly's book tours. He's promoting one of the fucking books he wrote. I don't know which one. But him and Jon Stewart get into an extended.
How to lose your big job.
Yeah. They have an extended conversation about white privilege, and it's hilarious. Also, this is before Bill O'Reilly was outed as a sex criminal. So take that with what you will. Let's go to the clip.
He's the host of The O'Reilly Factor on the Fox News program channel. His new book is called Killing Patton, The Strange Death of World War II's Most Audacious General. Please welcome back to our program, Mr. William O'Reilly. William! Hello, William.
Big W.
Listen to me. Here's all I want from you today. This is it. This is
Yeah.
all we got to do in this conversation.
Okay.
I have one simple goal.
Yeah.
I want you to admit that there is such a thing as white privilege. That's all I want.
I knew you were going to.
That's all I want. That's it. Just a little. I just want you to say, I'm terribly, terribly wrong on this. I just want you to look at me.
In your
and say,
case, there is white privilege.
So, first of all, this is going to be like the Stewart Tucker one, where we're going to review Stewart and O'Reilly.
Okay.
And we'll try and do it semi-quickly. Parts of that have not aged well. However, parts of that are also inconceivable today. A conservative news host going on what is essentially a liberal news show and kind of agreeing with the liberal news host.
Yep.
Mind-blowing.
So
Mind-blowing.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think Ben Shapiro should go on Trevor Noah's podcast and just agree that All Lives Matter was just a farce to discredit black people and that Black Lives do matter. And then like he just says it on it. Like that would never happen.
Like
Ever.
I get that there's a certain amount of camaraderie between Jon Stewart and Bill O'Reilly for some reason at this point, and that they've had their back and forths on each one of their shows. But the fact that Jon Stewart and Bill O'Reilly could even kind of agree on something is something that wouldn't happen today in the media at all.
There was not nobility, but there was at least a couple of shreds of integrity for Fox hosts during this time period. They weren't beacons of justice and truth, but they wouldn't flat out lie. And if they got called out on something that they weren't right about, they would say that they were wrong. You know what I mean? They weren't just like, oh, I'll just double down and someone hacked my account and then all that bullshit.
Yeah, you wouldn't get like Sean Hannity going on, I don't know, Rachel Maddow and like them having a congenial conversation about a debate even about something where they're like, okay, maybe there's some place where we can come together. They would just be shouting at each other.
I'm just trying to imagine Marjorie Taylor Greene admitting that Trump lost.
Yeah,
what happened?
Boebert goes on Roland Martin's show.
Yeah.
I would pay, that could pay per view.
I would pay cash.
But
cash money.
But you guys are exactly. It is a blood sport now.
Yeah.
It is not. Let's have a debate on air about white privilege. It's no, you're wrong, and I'm gonna fuck you up, sort of thing.
One thing I noticed too is this is kind of like the forgotten art of the interview, right? Like Jon Stewart. This is what makes Jon Stewart Jon Stewart. He's obviously he said, I'm going to promote your book. I'm going to promote your book. And he did. And he got his interview questions in. He did. And he went right up to the line, right up to it, got up next to it. And then he pulled back and he ends the segment. That is how you do a fucking show.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It is a rare art form, and it is gone these days. People cannot do shows like this. It has to go completely off the rails in the first 30 seconds.
It does.
Or people won't watch it. This is how you interview people.
Where's the CGI? Where are the explosions?
And let's contrast
Where's
this.
the dumpster fire?
Let's contrast this to how Jon Stewart was on Crossfire with Tucker Carlson, where Tucker Carlson was the host, Jon Stewart was the guest. And Tucker Carlson was nothing but obnoxious.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Jon
the
Stewart
precursor
wasn't
to the new age, honestly.
right. And Jon Stewart wasn't putting up with any of it.
He didn't have the chops.
He
Dude, you're 33 with a bow tie.
So let's go. We're gonna try and rapid fire this one. So we're gonna do them both together. Jon Stewart, the words he said.
I enjoyed everything you were saying. Yeah. He did it in such a great way. It was just like, what a pleasure to listen to.
Yeah, Bill O'Reilly, the words he said, the stuff that came out of his mouth for some reason.
He admitted
he was being, he admitted it. And honestly, he didn't go overboard. He wasn't being crazy or anything. I'd give him a B.
I don't know. He was pretty obsessed with shaving Jon Stewart. And
he did.
He was trying to find something to poke fun at, and he was failing. But I mean,
he just wanted to shave him so bad.
He was still being polite, though. He wasn't being rude, right?
Yeah.
So
I feel like because
that's an old journalist dig, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's a writer's dig as opposed to like. I see your wife sleeping with somebody. Like these motherfuckers today are fucking crazy.
I like that he was yes-anding Jon Stewart on a lot of stuff, like on a lot of Jon Stewart bits and whatnot, like the hand sanitizer and all that.
Yeah.
And they had sort of like a fun little spat about his book. Bill O'Reilly's racism is just
strong.
He gets a C.
Yeah.
He gets a C.
I don't know, to make up for the white guilt on previous episodes, I'm going to go to
a yeah. You know what? F. He doesn't get white privilege.
I'm going to stick with a B because, like I said, he was polite. You were not talking about how it made me feel. We're talking about...
That's true. That's true. It's just the words. It's just the words. It's just the words.
Wait for the content.
The way he presented the words. So...
All right. So
yeah,
C.
I guess I would say C then, if we're not going off of the content of what he said.
Okay. All right. Now we'll move on to Mikey. What did you say about Bill O'Reilly? What's his letter grade?
C.
Okay, I just want to make sure everyone's on there.
I thought I did, but then I don't remember if I actually did, so I didn't want to get it
Neither
wrong.
do I. So
C it is.
Yeah.
All right. Now, delivery for Stewart.
Oh, A+.
A.
Yeah, I'll give an S. I'll give an S.
S, yeah.
I'll give an S for delivery. Like you said, Mike, he's a really great interviewer. Like, he's got the chops.
It's
lots of great singers and didn't go overboard to upset the guests to make the guests want to walk off the stage or be rude.
Right. just right up into like got up in his grill, but then backed off, and then he's moving around. He's a lot of physical comedy. He's got some props. You know what I mean? Like the good crowd work. It's
ass.
That's why he's the man.
Yes.
Yeah, ass.
All right. Delivery. Bill O'Reilly. The way he said the words he said.
Not as clean, but he did have a half decent tit for tat with Mr. Stewart. So
he tried.
He did.
He tried, but he was flat in a lot of spots, like the shaving bit.
He can't move. He can't move like he used to.
Yeah.
Jon Stewart's over there, rabbit punching him. He's like,
And I think, like, I'm going to start comparing. Anytime we do a Jon Stewart interview with someone else, I'm going to compare it off of Tucker Carlson in one of our other videos. And doing that, I guess I would give him a C+.
Oh,
yeah, he didn't get
how bad Tucker bombed. Oh, I got you.
Correct, because he has a semi-good contrast with Jon Stewart, where Tucker did not.
Yeah, no. O'Reilly wasn't flustered. He wasn't flustered.
Tucker tried to fight and win, and Bill's like kind of giving up halfway, like not even halfway through, and saying, "Well, fine, I'll dance with you." Shit, I forgot I don't know how to dance. And then so it just kind
of I got my one move. You got like 10. I understand.
Yeah. Just got a C on the dance.
Don't make me look too bad, and I'll keep walking around with you.
Yeah. Fine, fine. I'll play ball. I'll say what you say.
Yeah, I think C.
C's fine.
C.
Hi, everyone. This is the mid-roll. This is what we like to call a mid-roll, where I do ads for things. And if you want to do an ad with us, well, there's an email, I'm sure. And you should go to patreon.com/TheBinPodcast, where you can become a patron and subscribe at various levels to get things like bonus content and maybe Q&As. I don't know what's up there, but become a patron on The Bin. You'll get all sorts of stuff. And like and subscribe on YouTube. And comment, but be nice in the comments. And back to the show. Presentation, Stewart. So he's on his show now, so he's not wearing whatever the fuck he wanted to wear on Crossfire.
Yeah.
He's wearing the journalist outfit.
Yeah, he's got a sharp suit on, power tie, nice white shirt. I like it.
I mean, he doesn't look not clean shaven to me. Maybe it's just the quality of the image.
Yeah, I mean, it's not super high def, but I mean, I'd give him like a B. Like it's the same suit.
Like
same suit
it's
he
not
wears
an
all
S.
the time on the
It's
show.
not an A. It's his look when he's on the show.
Yeah. I think I prefer super cash Jon Stewart better, but he has to wear the suit.
Yeah.
I can agree with B.
B.
Mikey? Is he not? Did he leave? He's gone.
Mikey says B.
Gone.
Mikey says B.
Mikey's going to agree with us.
He'll catch up. He'll catch up. O'Reilly.
Again, he's got a nice suit on. Fits him pretty good. Power tie.
And I think it fits him better than Stewart. Like the power suit tie look.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a better look on him.
Well, it's the Fox News host look, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Like, except
and
for
Fox
Tucker
has
Carlson.
A crisp
but
look. They do, as much as most of their content is trash. It's crisp in their presentation sometimes. So
I gotta say, the entire camera setup so favors Jon Stewart in the way that they're set up. Because Stewart's always able to glance at the camera and make eye contact with the audience. And O'Reilly's not able to do that where he's sitting there with the camera angle. And that kind of distracts away from him. So
yeah, the guest is sort of at a disadvantage when trying to be like cheeky or breaking the fourth wall or anything, because the way he's seated, he's just looking at Stewart, or maybe like there's probably a camera to the right, middle, and left, right? So he can only see the camera in the right and the middle. Stewart can see the left camera. O'Reilly would have to like turn to it to see it.
Exactly. So we're always getting a profile where Stewart, we're getting to see him square on, right? So.
Yeah.
I guess I give Bill. I'd give him an A. I think he pulls it off.
Like I said, I don't think it's his fault, but I'm going to give him a B because he's not being presented well, right?
And then we'll find out what Mikey says when he comes back.
Mikey says a letter.
Mikey says, "Hey."
Right.
And then finally, how does Jon Stewart make you feel in your heart of hearts?
I'm so glad he's coming back to TV.
He always makes me feel good. Everything he does. So this particular interview, the subject matter was rough, but he handled himself to almost near perfection again. So you got to say yes.
Yeah, I see Mikey's back. Mikey, all right. Flash review. Jon Stewart presentation.
I like the maroon, the maroon with the gray suit. A.
Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, B. Too many blues.
And we moved on to vibe. So how does Jon Stewart? How does he make you feel in this interview?
Nostalgic.
Yeah.
It's
the way online debates are supposed to be.
Yeah. S rank.
Nostalgia.
And finally, Bill O'Reilly in this interview. How do you feel? How do we all feel?
It's pretty racist.
He was pretty racist.
I mean,
he's icky.
He's
He tries to be funny, but he's icky.
Yeah, he's every what's it called? He's every like division manager.
Yeah.
I've ever had, little too smarmy, over tall, giant fucking gourd on top of there, you know what I mean? And they just empty up there. But they got a lot of opinions about shit. Don't know anything. They got a lot of opinions about shit. They know
he does have an upper management vibe.
Yeah, he's like a district manager kind of
regional sales director.
Yeah, regional district supervising chair or some shit. He looks like corporate. That's what he looks like. He looks like corporate, like a corporate visit, motherfucker. That's who he is. So
yeah.
And those guys are usually, and those guys, you guessed it, typically racist too. So yeah, it fits.
He looks like oh shit, we better start look like we're doing something.
Oh shit. OSHA's coming, guys. Hide everything.
But he's still got room to go downhill from what he said. So
like he's here to give your store an audit.
Yeah.
Audit? I'm here to visit.
I'm gonna say D for how he makes me feel.
I'm gonna say D as well because I know he can get so much worse.
I'm gonna let Mikey talk first.
How did the racist make you feel, Mikey?
At least if he says F, I'm closer to him now.
Rent free, boys. I'd say, I mean, he's the kind of racist that we kind of have come to know and expect. We can see coming. He telegraphs his punches, so I guess there's some utility in his dumbassery, but he still gets an F.
I'm totally F's all the way. God damn the rest of you.
Coattails.
I see. That's how we're reviewing racists on the show from now on. I get it. Mikey goes first, and we all go after him.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man.
Sometimes you gotta lead from the front.
I guess so.
You know what I mean? Rolling.
And that's it for this episode. Oh, we'll try that again. And that's it for another episode. Stop with the horn. That's it for this episode of Unboxing Politics.
You gotta use the whole thing now.
Go to fucking patreon.com/TheBinPodcast, where you can catch me and Ollie being racist and Mark's just doing whatever Mikey wants.
All your base belong to me.
And become a patron for bonus content, episodes of Speaking from the Center, and all the bin content. And like and subscribe on the YouTubes. And hit that notification thingy. I don't know what it does, but it does something. Press the buttons. Leave a comment, but make it a nice comment.
Be nice
Say
to
something
each other.
nice.
Be nice to each other. And donate money to a just cause. Meaning
yes.
Us is just.
We are just.
Did you know US spells us?
Oh shut up. Oh my god.
Oh man. We'll see you next time.
Bye.